Splyno uses a dual material molding process to reduce a traditional three-part plastic screen retention system to a single part, allowing simpler installation and reduced material usage. Follow the steps in the video to create an insect-free screened-in area. Begin by marking and cutting your top or bottom rail for your frame. You can do a straight cut or a miter cut depending on your aesthetic preferences. You can use a razor cutter or a saw. If sawing, wear protection. Mark and drill a hole through one of the pre-drilled mounting holes. Screw the rail to the frame with a number 8 hex head screw at least 3/4 of an inch in length. Continue screwing the rail to the rest of the frame through the pre-drilled holes. Complete the attachment by shooting a screw within the last 2 inches of the rail in the screw cavity. Repeat the previous step for the bottom and side rails. For the vertical rails, make sure to mark your rail before cutting with the caps temporarily closed for a better fit. To begin installing the screen in the top rail, cut a 2 to 3 inch section of the screen retention feature. You can use this small section to hold the upper corner of the screen while you roll in the rest. Unroll a section of screen long enough and wide enough to cover your opening by 1 inch per side and 1 inch on the bottom. By snapping it closed with the screen nested in the screen groove. Take the remainder of the screen and slide it under the screen retention feature. Use your roller and press it in lightly to make sure it's well under the feature. Finally, take your roller and zip the screen retainer feature down until it locks in place. The upper part of the screen should be held in place now. Take a box knife or similar and trim the excess screen from all rails. On the vertical rails, take your roller tool and slide the screen in the screen retainer groove. A few light presses with the roller will help seat it fully. Finally, take the roller tool and zip the screen retainer feature down until it locks the screen in place. Don't worry about getting the screen tight during this step. For the bottom rail, take your roller tool and slide the screen in the screen retainer groove. A few light rolls across the groove will help seat the screen. Take your roller tool and zip the screen retainer feature down until it locks the screen in place. Don't worry about getting the screen tight during this step. Take a box knife or similar and trim the excess screen from all rails. To complete the installation, close the snap cover. You can do this with a rubber mallet by gently tapping the cover closed until it hooks in. This cover, when snapped, should pull the screen tight. Tools needed: screen roller, flat screwdriver, razor cutter or saw, box cutter, drill with bit and driver, number 8 screws, fiberglass or aluminum screen. This completes the installation.